Tay Weezy, thank you for coming in. I had my mic mute, didn't even know it. I'm over here talking like crazy. Cole Watts, thank you for coming in. CC Texas Garden, thank you for coming in. I know it's hot down there in Texas, boy. It's hot up here. It's like 90, 91, 92 degrees, but the humidity makes it feel like it's 97. So yeah, it's pretty warm. It is pretty warm. I don't know how y'all go live for hours with them lights in y'all face like that, because that don't do nothing but make me sweat. Lisa J, thank you for coming in. Can you hear me now? The spirits for sassy, thank you for coming in. Can y'all hear me? Yes, you can hear me. Okay, good, good, good. 106 there. Oh Lord, my God, I think I got it bad. Phew. I just come from outside, been out there watering. Even when it's hot like this, I water I water when it's hot like this. I mean, it rains when it's hot, when the sun's out. Everyday life of OCD is chick. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. You can hear me now. Yeah, I had my mic mute for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, but this is the first episode of the kickoff, and what this show is mainly is about is me sharing what I watch on YouTube throughout the week, through the days. Yeah, first I'll tell y'all some of the stuff I watch, and then I'll probably drop the link or put the link up in the chat, and y'all can come up here and tell me some of the things y'all watch, because it might not be the same as what I watch. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do with this show. I want my face because I'm hot. Been outside. Swoop, how you doing, Swoop? The Bud File, thank you for coming in. How y'all doing today on this beautiful Monday day? It's gonna be a short week for me, and I am so happy. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off the rest of the week. Oh yes, what's better? What's better? Unbiased, thank you for coming in. I'm good. How you doing, Swoop? You on the road? Yeah, but yeah, this show, like I was saying, it's gonna be mainly about what I watch on YouTube throughout the week, and I probably drop the link and let some of y'all come up here and tell me some of the things y'all watch, because I know it ain't the same as what I watch. Let me grab a bath rag so I can wipe my face. I'm sweaty. I know usually first things in the morning, I usually watch Can't Stop Walking But Love Mowing. I'm usually getting ready or already at work, just getting there or something. When he comes on, he usually comes on about sometimes 4, sometimes 5 a.m. my time anyway. And I usually watch. Yeah, time off is wonderful and needed, much needed. I'm telling you, much needed for me. And I usually watch Auntie Mama's Kitchen. Yeah, I've been watching her for about the last year and about the last year and a half. She's so funny. She's so funny. I love watching her. That's another good show I watch. And then I usually after around break time, well about an hour before break is usually I usually catch Hardy Miles. Hardy Miles. She's from the Philippines. Great person, great supporter. She got her own channel. I think she's pushing almost 3K now. She's a great person. Great person. She helped me a lot. I learned a lot from her. Then I usually end up watching either Miss Patty Southern Kitchen and Garden, and more. Miss I don't forgot what her new name is now. Miss Patty Southern Kitchen and Garden. I think that's what it is. Or Lala. I usually catch my family. Y'all best life. She on her health journey. She's usually up walking around about an hour before I go to my second break. So it's probably around about 7:30 or so, something like that. So yeah. Then after that, we're around about 8:30. It's when Mrs. T with the T come on. I know everybody know Mrs. T with the T. Great person, great channel. She's been doing a lot of yeah. My brother Tori, thank you for coming in. She's been doing a lot of relationship advice, and then she's been dropping the link, letting people come up and they have discussions, great discussions. Most of the time I can't chime in because I'm working, so I'm just listening. But I'm always listening. I'm always listening. Even when I'm working, I'm listening. And then and that starts off my Monday. Then after that is I usually catch on Mondays. After that I usually catch who's next? Who's next up? DJ Ron the Mechanic, my family. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. After that, I usually catch I usually watch after that. Most of the time it's Guru. It's either Guru will come on or I'll catch some of Lash's journey. She usually coming on around about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm usually back and forth. Yeah, I should have had it written down. Well, I've been busy today. I've been busy. I'm always busy. I pretty much remember all the ones I watch. I pretty much remember all the ones I watch. They live shows. They usually scheduled. I can pretty much remember them. After that is usually most of the time in the afternoons. I'll catch Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek. I know a lot of y'all know him too. He's usually coming on Monday through Wednesday around 4 or so, my time. And after that is usually Tory Brain. Neckbone News. Neckbone News. I know everybody loves Neckbone News. I know I do. I know I do. That's a great show. Great show. And then usually on Tuesdays it start all the way back over. Then Tuesday afternoons is usually Miss Linda, the New Orleans Gardener. She's got a live that comes on. I'll watch faithfully for the last couple of years on Tuesdays at 6. And on my Wednesday shows, Wind Down Wednesday, best show on TV on Wednesday. Wind Down Wednesdays. Yeah. So these are some of the shows that I like to watch Monday through Wednesday. Then on Thursdays, you got my brother Vision. He comes on an hour before Get It Off Your Chest. He comes on at 7 o'clock my time, and then Get It Off Your Chest at 8. Then on Fridays, I'm usually catching towards brain games around 6, 7, somewhere off in there. Different times. Comes on around 6:30, 7:15, something like that. And then after that is usually Big Rooster. Best show on Friday nights. Freestyle Friday. Last week it was Roast and Baps. This week, probably back to singing. But hey, it's always fun on the Big Rooster show. And then Saturday, you got the chat. You got to catch the chat. You got to catch the chat with the everyday life of an OCD chick and hands in the dirt. But yeah, that's some of the shows that I watch. I want to know some of the shows that y'all watch. That's mainly what this is about. So I can learn more shows and more schedules. So there's the link. If y'all got a show that I didn't name that y'all watch, let me know about it. Yes, sir. I'm so happy I get off this weekend. What's better than it? 4-day weekend? What's better? I know I've been needing that. I've been needing that. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I don't know what I'm gonna do though. Probably just sit around rest. I go shoot my guns off for a while. Yeah, I might even try to go fishing. Yes, sir. I ain't been fishing none this year. I ain't been fishing none this year. Oh yeah, I forgot. Trill Tuesday on Tuesdays. It usually comes on around 11 at my time. Trill Tuesday with African Dreamer. And then Friday, I don't know how I forgot that. Friday Fade. Friday Fades with African Dreamer. I don't know how you can miss that either. Boy, that's a great show. You also watch most of the ones I named. Yeah, African Dreamer, boy. Them some good people. And I know he ain't got no set schedule, but he's always dropping great information, sharing a lot of knowledge. And that's Led Farmer. He pops up, does live 3-4 times a week. It's always different times. He don't got no set schedule, but tune into him, man, because he's always sharing a lot of knowledge. Always. I know from if it went for Led, a lot of us wouldn't even be on YouTube right now. I know he's the only reason why I started my YouTube channel. Well, talking about fishing around here, man. If you don't have a boat, ain't no sense even going to the lake, one of these lakes, because I mean, there's so many people here that fish, so many boats out there. If you fishing from the bank, you ain't got a chance. You ain't got a chance. So if I ain't got a boat, I'm going to the creek. I'm going to the creek, catching brims and crappies and catfish. Yeah, I love catfish too. My dad, he was a crappie, but he loved crappie. Crappie was his fish. And my dad, he fished all the time. Every day, every day. It don't matter if it's cold. It don't matter if it's minus 15 degrees. He's gonna get that boat and he's going fishing every day. He went fishing every day religiously. That's what he did. That's what he loved. He was he was a Pisces. His his nickname was Spiro after the bird. We call him Spiro. My favorite fish, cat. I love catfish. Catfish is my favorite. Nothing better than catfish to me, anyway. I love fishing for catfish. Down there in Texas, y'all got them. We got some alligator gar, but they ain't that common up here, and they don't get as big as y'all do. Most of the time, you can't even catch them. Every once in a while, you might look up and catch one, but we don't have them alligator gars like y'all do down there. We got some big old fish down here, though. Mostly catfish. Catfish get the biggest here. Educated Natural, thank you for coming in. You watch your buyers make bucket hats. RNS Adventure, thank you for coming in. Yo, Unbiased got a show that's been running for over a year. Congratulations. That's another one of the hardest working people on YouTube too. I know I ain't been getting a lot of people notifications, but most time when I see people live, I pop in, just say hello. Even if I'm at work, I'm listening. Most time I can't type because most time I'm out. I'm either out working and got my phone in the office, so I'm listening, or sometimes I might be able to run in and type and say hello or whatever. But no, I'm always trying to listen and support. That's what we're here for. Even though I gotta work, I'm still gonna try to be in the bushes somewhere. Oh yeah, thank you, nigga, for dropping the links. I appreciate y'all. So what is going on this week? Anybody got anything special they wanna let us know about? It's gonna be y'all gonna be dropping new videos, or y'all got a live show schedule that y'all want me to know, or well, y'all want everybody to know about. It's 1,200 wonderful people in the building right now. So hey, Miss Patty, I seen your garden video. Your garden looking pretty good, Miss Patty. Mrs. T said her figs wasn't looking too hot. I don't know. I don't know when that. I ain't scheduled. I ain't even made plans for it yet. I'll let you know. It should be pretty soon. Should be pretty soon. With all the rain and this hot weather, and me working all the time, boy, I ain't been able to drop as many videos as I usually would drop. You know, as far as here, them tomatoes is coming in. Cucumbers coming in looking great. Uh, them lemon cucumbers broke with a line, boy. Them things is showing up. They showing up. They coming out everywhere, and they funny looking. You ever seen a lemon cucumber? It's round like a ball, yellow, and got a little bit of stripes on them. I know we was out all day yesterday doing stuff around the yard. You know, she was trying to get her pool up. We still ain't got that pool up yet. Well, we got it up. We just ain't filled it up with water yet. We was out there messing around with that most of yesterday, cutting the yard. She was pruning her tomato plants. I'm pruning the grapes and blackberries. She's pruning a lot of stuff. We had fun yesterday. Yesterday was a pretty good day. Didn't have to work yesterday either. That was a blessing. I finally got to sleep till 7 o'clock. I slept at 7 o'clock yesterday. Felt like I slept my life away. We're usually getting up at 3 something. It tastes like a cucumber. It's just lemon. I got one in here. I'm gonna show it to you soon. Show you what it looked like. This is what they look like. Yeah, they taste just like a cucumber, but man, they grow a lot. They grow a lot. These is more like if you want to put it in a salad or something like that. These won't be good for pickling. I like my cucumbers pickled. I don't really like to eat them raw. I don't. You can put them on the side of a glass and it's pretty good, but I don't like eating them raw. CC, you out there killing snakes? You killing snakes in your garden? I had one fatality on a snake. One I've been bathing for the last 3 years. I catch him about once a year, about the last 3 years. This year he got caught up in that bird net, and I had it wrapped around my blueberries. He perished before I could get out there. Yeah, they look good. They smell good too. They smell good. First time I ever grow them. Bro said they grow a lot, and he was right. These things be putting out. I think I ended up with like I think three plants of these, and man, they is putting out like crazy. They putting out more than them Boston picnic cucumbers or them beta alphas. They putting out twice as many as them are. Last year we didn't have no success with growing pumpkins. This year, man, I think we got like 4 pumpkins already, 2 or 3 pumpkins already. I mean, they ain't right, but they growing. They looking pretty good. So far, my watermelons, I got a couple little small ones, but they ain't doing too much for me. They ain't doing too much for me. Added more figs, like always. Gotta have my figs. I added got a Shia fig, a Desert King fig, a LSU Gold. This year I already added them 3 varieties, and the Panache Tiger fig. You ain't never ate pumpkin before? Pumpkin pie? You ain't never had pumpkin pie? Pumpkin pie or baked pumpkin seeds? And then just a regular pumpkin, just keep that for Halloween. Cut faces out of it for compost. No, no, no. You don't like pumpkin pie? We are surrounded by vegetable and fruit farmers here. My girls and my go peaches, blackberries. Oh yeah, man. That was some of the best times growing up for me, man. Uh, my aunts and my uncles, then they used to gather us all together. It'd be a bunch of us, because there's a bunch of us. Well, it was a bunch of us. My cousins, my sisters, and all of them. They'll take us to this berry patch, either strawberries or blueberries or blackberries, and they have us out there picking while they sitting back watching us. And then, but we got fresh ice cream out of it. Either some blackberry ice cream, blueberry ice cream, or something, man. It was the good old days. It was the good old days. There's nothing like that anymore. What type of feed did I send you? I don't even remember now, Miss Patty. I don't even remember. You like both pumpkin and sweet potato pie? Yeah, me either. I like them both. I don't know, the pumpkin, it all depends on how it's made, man. Because some people don't make pumpkin pie and pumpkin pie right. It don't taste right. You gotta put a little bit of cinnamon in it, a little cinnamon in it, a little brown sugar for me. That's what set it off. Mm. Y'all, Miss Shirley OG Gardner, yeah, she comes on at 6 Thursdays. Yeah, I watch Miss Shirley too. I've been watching Miss Shirley for about the last couple years too. Miss Shirley's a great person. Most of these people in the garden community are great people. Yeah, and I forgot about Andale. She comes on Tuesdays. Tuesday mornings, what? At 10? I want to say 10, 10:30 my time. Like both pumpkin and sweet potato, but sweet potato is better. Yeah, sweet potato is better than pumpkin pie. I like sweet potato too. I mean, I can eat pumpkin pie, especially around holidays. Yeah, everything depends on how and who made it. Yeah, yes, sir. I'm picky. I'm picky eater. I'm a very picky eater. Very. When you grow up and you sitting at the table all day because you can't eat what's on that plate, yeah, yeah. Tends to make you into a picky eater. There's a lot of things that I don't eat that I grow until we do stuff to it, like tomatoes. That acidity tomatoes, it don't agree with my stomach. I can't just slice a tomato and eat it on a sandwich or just bite it. I can't do it. It messes up my stomach. But if you make it in a salsa or some pasta or some ketchup, yeah, I'm gonna eat it all day. Cucumbers. I just don't eat cucumbers raw. I gotta have mine made into dill pickles. I like cucumbers made fresh dill pickles. What else? Squash. I don't eat squash at all. Nobody's squash. Nobody's. Mm-mm. Not no panty pen, no yellow squash, no green squash, no orange squash, no purple squash, no. I don't care what color it is. I'm not eating it. Mm-mm. No sir. Too many late nights sitting at the table trying to eat squash. I can't do it. Miss Davis, thanks for coming in. I can't do it, man. Think my mama rump me on some of that stuff, boy. I'm telling you. As far as greens, man, co- collard greens, turnip greens, all day, all day. Peas, all day. Green beans, not unless you fry them. And you can. I don't like my green beans boiled. You know how most people boil them with some ham hock and all of that. Rudy, thanks for coming in. You know how most people boil them with ham hock and all that. No, sir. Mm-mm. I don't want that. You gotta put a little meat grease off in there. Put them some salt and pepper on them and just sizzle them on both sides for me. Man, ain't nothing better than that. That's how I like my green beans. I don't like them boiled, man. I don't. There's just something about them boiled. It's just ugh. Is it the texture of squash? Yeah, yeah. It's like okra to me. It's slimy. Roasted in the oven is best. No boiled vegetables. And I've seen people make green bean casserole. Mm-mm. No sir. Mm-mm. I don't want none of that. They don't even smell right. And okra, I don't eat okra either. My grandkids eat it if we pickle it, but as far as cooking it, nah, we don't eat it. There's a lot of things I see that people grow that we just don't eat. But I think we're gonna try to grow some eggplant next year. Neither one of us tried eggplant before. That's not a very big thing down here. Is eggplant. So I think we're gonna try that next year. We're gonna try to grow some. Maybe try to cut it up and use it like a meat substitute and some tacos or something like that. I seen Yaya do that. I think it was eggplant she chopped up and used like a taco substitute. Yeah, the picky eater award goes to me. Yes, sir. But if it's meat, oh yeah. Meat, yeah, I'm a meat eater. I'm a carnivore. I like my meat. I don't know how people survive without meat. I know meat wasn't meant. Well, I can't say that. A lot of meat wasn't meant for us to eat, but still, I like my meat, man. Eggplant is delicious. We never tried it, so we're gonna try it. We're gonna try to grow some, see how it tastes. Yeah, we're gonna try to see how it tastes. So, what vegetable are y'all growing that y'all can't wait to taste? Something new that y'all never grew before that you just can't wait to taste. You know, for us, it was these lemon cubes. Eggplant dressing is so yummy. Hmm. You can make dressing out of it. We just use it like for turkey, like instead of turkey. My wife, she love her some turkey and dressing, boy. You need the recipe. I say it's just like regular dressing, but you just use it eggplant instead of turkey. And some people use turkey and dressing. Some people use make chicken and dressing. I'm still trying to think about what fig that was, Miss Patty. I don't know if it was an Olympian fig that I sent you or LSU purple. Can't remember. I think Mrs. T's was a LSU purple. It's different from turkey and dressing. Hmm. Some old recipes, boy. Yes, sir. I'm still waiting, trying to find a good recipe to make some chow chow pickle like my aunts used to make. My great aunts used to make. Man, they had the best chow chow pickle in the world. We used to put it on top of beans. Oh my god, that just set off some pinto beans, boy. Chow chow pickle on top of some pinto beans and some cornbread. Oh my god, you talking about some good eating? That's some good eating. But I ain't found a good recipe yet. Oh my god, I ain't found a good recipe yet. What new varieties are you growing? I know we growing new to us some Jet Stars, Florida 91s, and them Belgian Pink Giant. Them Belgian Pink Giants, the ones that I got off in the box, they already putting off some big tomatoes and they already turning. But the ones I got for that challenge, nah, they only got like 3 tomatoes on it and they ain't nowhere near ready to be harvested. They going slow for some reason. Bias, how's your garden doing? Cherokee purple, yellow pear. And Cherokee purple, they didn't do good for us. I think we tried to grow them like 3 years ago. They kept splitting on us. So we pretty much gave up on them. Miss Patty, how's your fig doing? Burning? Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. Cook that, son. Everything you got still in containers? Yeah, we need a garden tool. Yeah, I love figs too, man. I love figs too. Yo, you still got all yours in containers. Might need to get you I don't know, I get these little long plastic totes from Walmart for a lot of my little containers transplants that I dig up out of the ground, mostly bananas and some figs. And I'll set them all in that tote. Then I just fill that tote up with water and I keep water in it, especially on hot days. And I try to put them in the shade. So I think I might end up getting some figs off of my Texas Everberry and maybe one or two off of that Italian honey, or maybe a couple off of that Valle de Bordeaux. Rain got everybody grass growing like crazy. It's been a lot of rain this year. We had a lot of rain. I mean, it's affected the rain of really spreads that cedar rust on your apple trees and your pear trees. That cedar rust spreads during all that rain. It don't matter if you spray copper on them beforehand or not. They still spread. I spray copper on mine, and my trees still got it pretty bad on my crab apple and that newest golden delicious apple. They very acceptable to it. And I got some damage on my Honeycrisp too. But that Arkansas Black is resistant to it, so it don't have no damage to it. That Gala apple is pretty resistant to it. It don't have no hey baby, that's my wife. It don't a Gala apple is resistant to it. It don't have no cedar rust on it either. The tomato plant leaves are yellow at the bottom. Yeah, I cut them off when they turn yellow and stuff like that at the bottom. I cut them off. But the tomato, my wife, she take care of most of the tomatoes. She do most of the pruning and stuff on the tomato. About every Seems like about every 4 or 5 days she have to go out there and trim them up. Like she done trim them up like 3 times already this year since they've been growing good. I cut all them suckers off. Some of them I put in a different pot. I just stuck them right in the ground in a different garden bed, and some of them will take off and some of them won't. cucumbers are yellow because of the rain. Yeah, all that rain will cause them to yellow like that. The leaves, yeah, I usually cut them off too. And leaves on the cucumbers that damaged, yeah, I try to cut them off too. I do that on a lot of stuff, even on my grapes. Yeah. When I get damage on the leaves on the grapes, I cut them off. Japanese beetles is pretty bad right now, so even the leaves that they chew on, I cut them off too. Yeah, different leaves will grow back. It ain't gonna grow back from the same spot, but different leaves will start growing. You know, pruning is a stimulator anyway. You prune something, it stimulates to grow more. So yeah. I know I've been starting doing some of my summer pruning on some of my trees. I already did them Nat King cherries. I did them yesterday. I did some my apples yesterday. Yes. You talking about cutting off the cucumbers? You talking about the leaves is yellow? No, the cucumbers is yellow. Yeah, both of them gonna grow back. You cut the cucumbers off, different ones will pop out. You cut the leaves off, different leaves will pop out. Yeah, the leaves. Yeah, cut them leaves off. Anything yellowing or got any spots or anything off on it, cut it off. You haven't got any flowers? How big is your plant? Is it in a container? You might need to add you some a little compost and a little bone meal. A bone meal stimulates a bloom. Oh, they only about 3 inches. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time though. It'll take a little bit of time for them to start growing. All this rain we've been getting, my cucumbers been shooting. They started putting out pretty fast. I'm still waiting on these grapes to finish up. Strawberries are still giving. My strawberries are June bearing, and they've been giving out for the last couple of months. They still don't see no sight of stopping. Not the ones over by my grapevines. The ones over in the box. They most of them has been shooting out their runners. You wait for the flowers to come on your squash. It takes forever. You grow row. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Thank you. That's Miss Hardy Miles' mama right there, y'all. How your garden doing? What's the topic? The topic was just I was just sharing some of the shows that I watch throughout the week, and other people were sharing some of the shows that they watch throughout the week, and we are just talking about garden. It's your first time. If you type passion or TN in the chat, it'll drop your link. Miss JoJo, thank you for coming in. I ain't got none of your notifications in a minute. I'm gonna get back over and check you out, see what you doing. Yeah, we're gonna have to see what your garden look like. Unbiased, you ain't dropped a garden video. He dropped a garden video. I see Joe, motivational weightlifting geek. He dropping his garden videos now. I just watched his. A few minutes before I come on here, he picking his tomatoes and cucumbers. He's in North Carolina. You ashamed of it? Man, ain't nothing to be ashamed about a garden. Everybody's garden look different. I be trying to. My garden's a mess right now too. You gonna try to grow? Do something to see where they grow. What are you gonna try to grow? Tomatoes? Cukes? I think that everybody, if you new to growing, I think about the first thing, the best thing to start with is fig tree. Not because I love figs, it's just because I think figs they'll produce faster and they really not that hard to care for. Yeah, if it's feed you, it's worth promoting. Yes, sir. Some greens. Oh yeah. I can't grow greens right now. Mine boats. Around this time of the year, mine boats. They start going to seed. So I always wait to fall time to put my greens back in the ground. Set them out outside for a couple of hours. I know I see some people growing Georgia collards all year round. I can't do that here. I can't do that here. Once you start getting above 80, they start boating around here. It don't matter if you're growing them in the shade or not. They're going to boat. All greens, turnip green, all that boats here. We ain't, we don't grow kale. But like I said, kale has never been popular around here. We don't even know what it tastes like. See Mama Grove, thank you for coming in. How you doing today? How's your garden? Your Georgia collard looking pretty and green. Hmm. Yeah. Y'all get hotter and humider than we are. I don't know how y'all don't boat like ours do. Ours boat. Even spinach we had out, it's done boated already. Got some carrots and cilantro seeds. Oh yeah. I put some carrots out, but none of them come up yet. I'm gonna get a lot of carrots this year. Little baby carrots, get them canned up with some honey and some little brown sugar. Ooh, Lord, that's good. They good and dry now. Yours don't went to seed too. You just dropped spinach seeds a couple days ago. See, if I drop spinach seeds right now, before they even big enough to harvest, they gonna start bolting. And I have shade back there towards the back, but it's just the humidity. It's still trickling from both. I tried to plant stuff back in the shade before, and it never worked. That's what Spatter does. That's beautiful. Garden. I got Bermuda grass taking over my garden right now. And I ain't been able to. Usually by this time, the tree companies will be coming by, trimming trees, and I'll be having a lot of wood chips now. Haven't seen no tree trimming company this year so far. Yeah, I can't do spinach either. I'm hoping these carrots come up. I put some straw over top of them to try to shield them with some of this heat. Plant your collard seeds later. Yeah, I will do. You dropped some mustard and some kale seeds last week. I know my grandma, she used to love mustard greens. Me, just collard and turnip greens, pretty much all I'm going to try. Kale, like I said, I never tried kale before. That's never been a big thing. I didn't even know nothing about kale until I started watching YouTube. In zone 8B. 8B. That's about the same zone as Broke, eh? I think Broke 8B. I think you're in the same zone as Broke. Nikki's in my zone. I think Hands in the Dirt, he's in 8B or 8A. Yeah, Broke is at 8B. I know y'all already getting over 100 some days. Shoot, I know tomato plants and everything is struggling down there right now. Unless you just keep them in the shade. This is one guy I be watching. I forgot the name of his channel, man. But he's in North Carolina, and he was talking about how all his stuff that he got planted on the outskirts, tomato plants, cucumbers, and all that. How the heat and the rain, his tomatoes look bad. Where all the rain's been splitting them, and then it gets hot. So he put up this big shade cloth, and he's got stuff planted under there. I mean, it looked like no heat damage at all. Tomatoes is thriving up under that shade cloth. His cucumbers is thriving. His cucumbers like 12 foot, 10 to 12 foot tall. Should still have time for tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, and warm season things, but do it now. Yes, I am. That's who it is. Yeah, that's exactly who I'm talking about. I've been watching him for a while too, long time, couple years. Him and Dale. As far as gardeners, I watch a lot of different gardeners. I like James Pigioni. I don't know if y'all know him or not. He do a lot of permaculture, food forest type. And I think that is by far the best way to go to get to maximize your garden space. If you don't have that much space like me, you can compact everything in. Just got to keep it pruned real good, and you can grow twice as much food as you think you could. Salad green once it goes cold, yeah. You know them turnip greens, them collard greens, they like a kiss from that cold. That will make them real good and sweet. I think that's what makes turnip greens so much better. That first cold snap hit them. Oh yeah, they so much better in the fall than they are in the spring. You watch James too? Yeah, I watch James. Uh, James Pigioni. As far as figs, I watch Rick Ross, the fig boss. Citrus. Most of the time, I usually watch Lead or it's another guy. I can't think of his name. I watch so many people; it's hard to keep up with all of them. You know, a lot of them notifications I don't get no more. Yeah, that's Hardy Miles, mama. Great person. Hardy Miles, them from the Philippines. Yeah, they from the Philippines. Well, anybody got anything alive coming up that they want to announce, or a new video that's coming out that they want to announce? We got 15 wonderful people in the building. The notifications are acting. Yeah, yeah. There's something about these notifications, man. Some people you get, and then some people you don't get at all. And there be people you've been subscribed to forever, ever. You just don't even see their notifications no more. I don't know if you just gotta keep typing their name in and keep going back. Nancy B, the Scratcher, thank you for coming in. You gonna hit for big one day over there. You gonna hit big. You and DJ Ron gonna be set. I know y'all see y'all when you got y'all lottery ticket. The lottery is up to over $1 billion something dollars. And you can't win if you don't try. Even if you just spend $2. Can't win if you don't try. You're on your way. You got new banana pups. You're excited. Oh yeah. What kind of bananas you get? I had 5 varieties. Now I got 8. I got 8 varieties. I keep forgetting about that red. You see, I got them Mushu Baju, which is the Japanese fiber bananas. I got them Musu Acuminatas, one of the ancient bananas. Dwarf Cavendish. I got Carolina Kings, a Mekong King, a Goldfinger, that red something. I forgot how you say that, man. It's red something banana. This is an ornamental banana. It's red. Uh, what's that Dwarf Orinoco. I try to get the ones that they say survive in my zone. It's one more of them. I think I'm gonna get it. Supposed to be able to survive in my zone. And that's a Texas Star. Texas Star. I think it's 2. I think it's a Texas Star and a Rajay Pure. Rajay Pure. Rajay something. We have a true tiny banana plant. No bananas yet. True tiny. Oh, okay. I had one of them super dwarf Cavendishes. They only got about that tall. I gave most of them away because I was tired of bringing them in and out of the house. Yeah. Hey, but I appreciate y'all for coming in. Since ain't nobody got nothing they want to announce is going on their channel, we're just gonna make this an hour show. I appreciate y'all. We'll be back doing this show next Monday. And we'll be on live Thursday. So get it off your chest. Thank y'all for coming in once again. What I always say, if God be for you, who can be against you? No one. Y'all stay blessed.